Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yo no hablo español.
You're in my Spanish 2 class. You should probably check your grade.
Oh, wait, espera. No, man, I do know how to speak Spanish. Tú vas, yo voy, él va, nosotros vamos.
Okay.
Yeah,
Está bien.
it's all good. Hey, I still got the A+, right?
Creo que sí.
All right, man, we got the jam, we got the jam. No, bro, the copyrights, man, copyrights. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Oh, yeah. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. All right, we're good, we're good. All right,
Alright, well, I guess there's nothing else to say. Live from Watsonville, California,
It's Grizzly Entertainment!
And welcome, Grizzlies. This is Grizzly Entertainment. I am Jason.
I'm Kevin.
And let's get started in some Grizzly news.
Alright, then let's get started. Alright, Grizzly, let's get started with the Grizzly news. First off, reminder for seniors, local scholarship application is now open and due Friday, March 16 at 3:15 p.m. Let's move on. Let's also remember, seniors, that the FAFSA and DREAM Act is due March 2nd. You want that money for school, right? So let's get started and let's finish that application. Here we'll be having spring family workshops at the PV Parent Center. Topics include post-secondary options on March 29, statement of intent to register on April 26, career exploration March 21, and transition from high school to college June 14. Starts at 5:45 p.m. Food, drinks, prices, and Saturday school credit is available. Also, childcare at K108. Voz, Ritmo, and Cultura will be having a spectacular show. If you want to show off your talent in acting, singing, dancing, or music, go ahead and contact Miss Rodriguez at E101 or Miss Aguilera at E115.
Community service opportunities in the PV library from Monday through Friday for 30 minutes between 3:20 and 3:55, and Saturdays from 8 p.m. through 12 p.m. Your creative and artistic talents are needed to pursuing the PV high school history and also involving textbooks. And speaking of textbooks, seniors, make sure you turn in your overdue textbooks, and when you return in your overdue textbooks, you receive a claw dollar. Superhero Spirit Week on March 9th through the 16th. Friday the March 9th is pajamas and movie night at 7:15 p.m. Monday March 12th is superhero shirt and costume. Tuesday March the 13th is Twins Day and Club Carnival, so make sure you bring your money. Wednesday March the 14th is Alter Ego Nerd Day. Thursday March 15th is Grizzly Pride Day. Make sure you wear green, black, and silver. Friday, March 16th is your class colors, so make sure you bring your class colors. Freshmen is orange, sophomores is green, juniors is purple, and seniors is yellow.
Grizzlies baseball will be playing against Marina High on Wednesday, February 18th at 3:30 p.m. and also on Friday, March 2nd, also at 3:30 p.m. They will be playing at Marina High School. Grizzlies softball team will be facing Marina High School here at PV February 27 at 4 p.m. Boys volleyball will be playing against Monte Vista Christian School at the PV gym Thursday, March 1st at 6:30 p.m. and also will be playing against Soledad High School on February 27 at 6:30 at the PV gym. track and field will have the Wildcat Relay at the Watsonville High School March 10 at 9 a.m. p.m. This is on a Saturday. Make sure you wake up early. Also, track and field at Watsonville High School on March 2nd at 3:30 p.m. at Watsonville High School.
On today's Grizzly adventure, we have a man.
Oh, he's a legend here at Paul Valley High School. Well, as you see students walking down the halls, you may find out that students call him by several names. Start off with the Messiah,
The chosen one.
the King, he who rose above.
This man did the incredible. He became the king staff in only 24 days.
That's right. He got hired after Miss Kennedy had to leave. Therefore, he was hired, and within 2 weeks, he became staff king.
Became very popular and did the impossible, becoming king staff. And today we go inside his classroom and ask him a few questions and a tour.
We're here with Mr. Herrera, and we're here to do an interview with Mr. Herrera so you guys can get to know him. I have Mr. Herrera as my Spanish teacher, and I have got to know Mr. Herrera, and it's your guys' turn to get to know Mr. Herrera. So, Mr. Herrera, tell us a little bit about your story and how you became a teacher.
A little bit about me. My name is Miguel Herrera. I have been teaching for 4 years now. I'm one of 8 brothers and sisters. I graduated from CSUMB in 2012. Never thought I was going to be a teacher. Hated high school. I used to say that high school wasn't for me, that college wasn't for me. But things work out in mysterious ways, and I'm here now. And yeah, I came to PV late. I started 2 weeks late. I filled in for Miss Kennedy, who is a great teacher here at PV. But I'm an alright teacher. I'm not the best, but we're working to be the best.
All right. Mr. Herrera, what makes you different than all the other teachers here at PV?
What makes me different? I'm not sure if anything makes me different, but because there's a lot of really good teachers here at PV that I've been fortunate to meet, like Mr. Vasquez, like Mr. Gonzalez, like Mr. Robledo, like Mr. Deutsch, and the list goes on and on, honestly. But I just do things my way, and my way has worked, and it's worked well. I try to build relationships and bonds with students that can't be broken. I take time, honestly, because it takes so much time to be a teacher. I take a lot of time to help out students, and yeah, I do a lot of different things in my classroom, and I basically became that person that I wish I had when I was younger. I never had a teacher that I could go and speak to and just be honest and real with. So I once heard when I was younger a quote, and it's a pretty cool quote, and it said that be who you needed when you were younger, and that's exactly who I became.
Thank you, Mr. Herrera. And I have another question. And a little birdie told us that you like to acknowledge student success and how well they're doing in your class. For example, I was your first student of the month. And tell us a little bit about your student of the month here.
Yeah. Well, Jason was my first student of the month. He was actually my first student of the month ever at PV High School, which is pretty cool. I do a little recognition. I never got no award. I never got no perfect attendance. I never got no honor when I was in school. Like I said, I hated school. I wish I would have been like Jason when I was younger. But yeah, I do a student of the month every period, every month. I identify one student that basically works harder than anyone. And they demonstrated through their work, through their production, through their participation. Yeah, and I give them an award. I speak about them. I praise them. I pour belief basically into them, because sometimes like we think that we can't do things just because we've never done them. But the minute that like someone pours belief into you, all of a sudden you think you can take over the world, and obviously he can.
All right. And I know another thing that you like to do with your students is support your students. Say, for example, they haven't had breakfast. You like to feed your students peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and also encourage them in their learning. For example, you have raffles for how well they're doing in class. Tell us a little bit about that, Mr. Herrera.
Yeah, basically, like, people say I'm the plug. I don't know if I'm the plug, but I got Ritz all day. I got granola bars, you know. For you cereal lovers, we got Cinnamon Toast Crunch. There's a song that I heard way back when, and the song in Spanish, it said, las letras no entran cuando tiene hambre, which translates to, when you're hungry, you're not worried about learning. You're thinking about being hungry. So I kind of fight that with, hey, if you need a little energy, come ask me, and closed mouths don't get fed.
And thank you, Mr. Herrera, for this amazing interview.
Sure.
And I hope you all got to know Mr. Herrera like I have gotten to know him, and hopefully know a little bit more about Mr. Herrera. Thank you. Mr. Herrera's class, we have flags around his classroom now. Now I want to let you know that these flags around his classroom, they represent something, you see. Each one of these flags represent a country. Now I will let you know that Mr. Herrera is fluent in every single one of these countries in which he has a flag on. Alright, we're talking Italian, Spanglish, alright, Spanglish, alright, you name it. French, he can speak French. He can speak Portuguese, alright. Any language you can imagine, alright, that he has flags around his classroom. Alright. He has a PhD in 5 different languages. Let me break it down to you right here. Alright. Spanish. He went to the University of Monterey, by the way, which he received his doctorate in 5 different languages. Alright. Italian, French, Portuguese, Syrian. Alright. He's also most of the 22 Aztec dialogues that there are. You know, the 4 he's been through. All right.
Kevin, tell us a little bit about Mr. Herrera's class. What do you got in here, Mr. Herrera's class?
We got a variety of books here, huh? Y'all know who's got a Chavo here. All right, everybody knows a Chavo. That's what's up. All right. We got Clifford here. We got Clifford, you know, a childhood story, all right? Got Clifford in Spanish and English, all right? Now, let's move on. Here we have the prize box, all right? We have some folders. We have some pens, some markers, some maps. You also study Central America and the Caribbean. We have here where students put their tickets for the raffle. See, this is his first period. This is a period that I haven't. Let's see who I picked. So, I don't know that person. I'm not sure who that was. Stephanie, young Heffany. I picked her out of the raffle. You know what? She's not here to receive her prize, but it's all good. I'm gonna put her back in here. All right, moving on. Now we have future Jason with a special guest here to make an announcement.
And thank you, Pat, Jason, and Kevin. We have an important announcement to make, and here we have Priscilla.
Hi guys, so I'm a member of GSA, that stands for Gender Sexuality Alliance, and it's about queer stuff, so anyone is welcome to join. GSA has great news. We won a $500 grant. With that money, GSA will be purchasing a fabulous banner that you can see on the screen here. Look out for us in upcoming Pride events, homecoming parades, and more. Everyone is invited to an all-inclusive prom. It's on Saturday, April 7th from 6:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. This event is for high school students only, and it will be at the First Christian Church on 15 Madison Street in Watsonville. Tickets are only $5. You can buy them at the door, or you can go to one of the Diversity Center youth meetings at the First Christian Church every Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. The theme is Under the Stars. I know that sounds like this school's prom, but it's not related to the school's prom, I promise. GSA recently welcomed a guest speaker, Carrie Hart. This brave woman escaped from human trafficking and now teaches young people how to stay safe. Please visit her website and watch her videos. They contain very important info on how to spot human trafficking and avoid their traps. There will be inclusive safe sex classes taught by Miss Murphy in room K109 every Thursday. This life-saving class will include information for LGBTQ people. There are 25 spots available, so if you want to sign up, please send Miss Erica Murphy via School of Email.
We're here with Irapan. We're getting our Chromebook inspection. Now, let's talk to Irapan. What do you think about this weather, Irapan?
It's nice and sunny. I like it.
Nice and sunny. It's like 90 degrees out here, right?
Feels like it.
Feels like it, right? What do you think? It's gonna get colder or hotter?
I think it'll get colder later.
Cassandra, Rocio, they're neglecting to be on camera right now. Alright, thank you, Irapan. Isn't that showing good PV spirit? Yeah. You gotta represent your school. Done. And now this is concluding the Grizzly Entertainment first episode. We'd like to thank you all for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you put a like, and hit the notifications bell so you're notified when there's a new episode uploaded. Alright, now to end this episode, we have Miss Phantom here to deliver a very important message. Very important. You watching here. Yeah, take it away, Miss Phantom.
Be safe, making choices, and don't get pregnant. Be safe, making choices, don't get pregnant. Be safe, making choices, don't get pregnant.